Hi guys, Laura Hudson here with AFC Essentials, popping in to talk about reducing sugar. So we did this as a challenge, not this week, but last week. Last week I was a little bit busy with my son bowling, so I went ahead and just posted some older videos that I'd done, which worked great because those are available to watch. But today I really want to talk about this because I think added sugar is just a really big issue. It's so easy to just add it to our diet. Um, it's recommended that we actually limit, as adults, our daily intake of sugar to around 25 grams or 6 teaspoons a day. And I believe it was in this Healthline article that I shared that you'll see when this posts. I think we're getting around 17 grams, which is so crazy. So where is this added sugar sneaking in? So a lot of it we're adding ourselves, right? To our coffee, to to tea, whatever. Even when it's something like honey, which is of course a better version of sugar. We can be getting a lot of additional sugar that we don't need. So this is actually very unnecessary as far as a food group, right? We don't have to have this. And there is a huge difference between the natural sugars in food, like fruit, and then the sugar we add to food and drink. So some of you might think, oh, well, no big deal. I don't really add sugar to a lot of things I eat and drink, but you don't know what they're adding to it before you get it. So, for example, when you get a latte, do you have them add the syrup to your latte? One thing I did years ago, and one thing I encourage, is find out how many pumps do they put in your latte and ask them to cut it in half. And just start to gently decrease the amount of sugar you add or have added to foods. And so now, actually, when I get my lattes, I don't get any added sugar. I used to get honey on top, and I've actually started to eliminate that just to have, I don't know, reduce it even more. But I get my latte with just coffee, milk, and maybe some whipped cream, which, depending on where I get the whipped cream from, it could have some sugar in it too. So those are all things we have to kind of think about. Um, so what I wanted to challenge you to a couple weeks ago, and if you're just catching this now, is start to reduce that added sugar in your diet. So like I said, fruit is good. It can bring a lot of minerals, vitamins, micronutrients, along with fiber, but we're talking about added sugar. So we don't want to add the sugar to our coffee, tea, cereal. If you must have a little bit of sugar, add a little bit of raw honey, but go easy on this. It could really add up fast as far as calories. Other options are stevia, which I like stevia. It has a little bit of a different flavor. I like using coconut sugar in my recipes versus regular sugar, and I had shared, I think last week as well, why coconut sugar is such a good option compared to regular sugar and all the nutrition that it has in there. So be sure to check your nutrition labels, even the ones that you like never would imagine. Like breads, crackers, other processed foods that you might be eating. Because sugar is added up, added to pretty much anything. Part of the reason for that is because during processing, sugar is added to food to enhance the flavor, the texture, the shelf life, give it some other good properties. And usually added sugars is a mixture of simple sugars and sucrose, glucose, or fructose. So make sure you check out this article to see all the different names of sugar, because there's about 60 different names and you might not realize that you are eating sugar. So yes, definitely just start cutting things, reducing the amount of sugar that you have in your food. You might have heard this, and it's true, but sugar is addictive. It can be as addictive as drugs. So if you holding on to your sugar or you love your candy, I get it. I mean, it's real. It's a real issue. If you have a favorite candy or cookie or cake that you just love to eat, a couple of things can happen. We can really crave sugar when we don't get enough sleep. So if we're tired and we're not getting the rest we need, we can definitely crave sugar because that is what we're craving, carbs or anything to kind of keep us awake or alert. So not getting proper sleep can really give you issues when it comes to craving. So what you can really work on is work on getting the sleep that you need. If you look at your sleep pattern and you're saying, yeah, this is an area I really can improve, I can tell I don't sleep so well, then you want to make sure to look at that because that can help you in reducing the sugar that you crave and eventually eat. And we'll talk about sleep in another video, but I'm learning a lot of new and good information about sleep that I think will really help. Because obviously when we don't get enough rest, that can really impact our metabolism and really impact our ability to digest food properly, our ability to for our organs to function properly. So stay tuned for some information on that. But comment below if you feel like sugar is an issue for you, and maybe we can hop in a little message back and forth, and I can help you kind of pinpoint where your sugar craving might be coming from, and maybe give you some tips on things you can do to reduce that. So make sure you comment below and or message me. I'd love to help you kind of reduce that sugar and maybe eventually kick the craving altogether. Create a great day, guys. I look forward to seeing you next week when I'll do another live on a different topic. Create a great day. Bye-bye.